You're watching HuffPost Live. I'm Nancy Red, and with 7 million albums sold worldwide and having gone platinum in 68 countries, the group Tokio Hotel is out of control popular across the globe. Now Tokio Hotel is selling out shows in the U.S. leg of their Feel It All World Tour. And the band, of course, is joining us here in studio to tell us about life on the road and their latest album, Kings of Suburbia. Welcome to HuffPost Live, all of the members. We've got singer Bill, guitarist Tom, drummer Gustav, and bassist Georg. I'm so excited to have each of you here. You seem happy with my introduction. Yeah?
You got the name Georg right.
That's right, I did. I did. We're friends now. We're there. All right, so here, we're having this conversation. How has the tour been so far? Has it been the absolute amazing experience you were hoping for?
Oh yeah, so much fun. Because we haven't been in the US for a long, long time. I think the last time we toured the US was in 2008. So we really wanted to bring that show over because we've been, touring in Europe for a while, and we wanted to bring the production over and the entire show, and we're so happy that it worked out, and it's a lot of fun. We only have 2 shows left, actually. So yeah.
Are you going to be sad when it's over?
I think so.
A little bit.
Yeah. Because we don't know when we're going to come back. I hope soon, but it's been an amazing tour. So.
All right, when we're talking about a performance, we're talking about a performance. Talk to us about the outfits for the show, the whole thing, the shebang.
So the idea for the entire tour was that we wanted to, we play smaller venues, so we wanted to bring something new and something that people haven't seen in venues like that, and something unexpected. So we never only just bring our amps and guitars and stuff. We really put on a show. So we wanted to make an arena production in a small venue. So there are a lot of lights, air guns, and
different outfits.
Gustav, what's your favorite outfit that you get to put on?
I love my mask.
I
wear a mask.
I wonder if people can see it actually.
Yeah, sometimes they see it.
Because he's sitting behind a glass wall.
Aww. Do you ever sometimes just want to come out and say, look at me in my mask?
I want to do it, but I never do it.
It's a world behind his wall.
Yeah, it's my world behind my wall. Yeah.
All right, our bassist, do you have a favorite costume?
Actually, I like my shirt. No, because the story behind it's getting bigger and bigger from show to show.
Well, everyone loves everything you have to offer, whether or not you're behind a glass wall or not. Stop. They still love you. And we have tons of people watching right now. Can you just give a shout out to your fans?
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for watching.
Okay, because they absolutely love you. We have thousands of commenters commenting and being so excited about being here. I'm going to start with right here, Sandrine Alien. How can you describe your fans in only one word, in parentheses, except aliens? You can't call them aliens, which I know is a huge bummer.
It is actually.
They're intense. I would say intense. And passionate.
Only one word.
Okay, I choose intense.
Yeah.
Intense.
You choose intense?
We agree on intense.
A lot of them came to see you here in New York. What was that like?
Oh, New York has been the best.
New York show was crazy. Yeah. We played the day before yesterday. Yesterday. We partied yesterday. No, it was a great show. We had a lot of fun and full house. I mean, the show was amazing. Crowd went nuts and it was crazy. Yeah.
All right, well, so here's the thing. You're performing together. You have 2 shows left. You don't know what's going to happen. But one thing's for sure, you've been separated for a while, right? You've been split. And actually, the band's been posting behind-the-scenes video of Bill and Tom at home and on the road. Let's take a look at a clip.
LA has been so different for us for just the living situation and the privacy. We can do the simple things, just go out and do fun, normal stuff.
I mean, be on the street, walk somewhere, be with friends and all that. I mean, it was one of the main reasons why we came to LA.
I know. Okay, here you are. Do they have Petco in Germany?
No.
They don't.
No.
It's called Fressnapf.
Which one's better?
They're the same.
About the same.
Yeah. About the same? Yeah. Because here's the thing, what's the biggest difference besides there not being a Petco between life in Germany and in Los Angeles? It's actually fascinating, right? Because I would think you would think of Los Angeles as more people obsessed with you. Do you find that to be different?
See, but that's the thing. I feel like so many people come to LA because they want to start a career. Yeah. And for us, it was the opposite. We wanted to hide. So, which actually works out perfectly because all the people there just want to be famous so bad. And they're like fighting for attention. They look for attention. So for us, it was just perfect to hide between all these people, So it was the perfect situation for us to find, some peace.
Do you miss them?
I mean, we were in constant contact. I mean, yeah.
We were in touch the whole time. But I mean, it's like, for us, it really doesn't matter like where we live, but because like, you know, once we're on the road back together, it's like nothing has changed at all.
Yeah.
Plus, we were on Skype, I think, pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So I was hoping for a little more privacy, but Georg was calling me every day.
Yeah, you have to have your Skype
Of course,
time.
I missed him so much.
I know. Well, here's the thing. People want to know what else you miss. Tom and Bill, do you miss your home country? That's what Mia2393 wants to know.
Yes. No, I do. I think what I miss the most is Schwarzbrot, which is the dark bread from Germany. So I miss German bread and German cake and just the food in general.
And the Autobahn. German Autobahn, no speed limit. That's what I miss too. But we also miss family and friends sometimes.
But I don't want to complain. I like living in LA. Yeah.
Well, so much has happened in 10 years since your first debut single came out. I'm sure it's hard to believe it's been 10 years. But are you celebrating? Tomorrow is the big day.
Yeah.
10 years, y'all.
I know, we have to do something. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
We were partying the last 2 nights already. I'm already like hungover. It's crazy. But 10 years monsoon, it's great. I mean, we have to do something for sure.
Yeah, I think we should do some kind of like after party with the fans or something like that. That would be fun.
Well, speaking of that, I got a fan who would just die to be invited to your after party. We have so many people from our HuffPost Live community who left video questions, tweets, and comments in our comment. Well, you're still doing it. Keep it coming. We're reading them, and we're so grateful to them. We won't be able to get to all of them, but thank you so much. But we have some people who are lucky enough to be a part of our community already, who are joining us today because they had advance notice. The first up, we have B. How are you, B? Are you freaking out right now?
No, I'm fine.
Keep it easy, keep it breezy. That's the kind of girl that gets invited to the after party. What's your question for the boys?
My question is, what inspired you to start making music from the beginning?
I guess when I was 6, I was watching TV and I saw a concert of Nina, she's a German singer, and I saw her and I was like, well, I wanna do that, and I became a fan. I bought like all her cassettes and I was like singing along, and then our stepdad is a guitar player as well in a band, so he put the first guitar in our room. And
I think like a big part why we started was our stepdad actually. Yeah, because like he gave us everything and he taught me how to play guitar and like teach Bill how to sing a little bit. He was really a big part of it.
What did he think about all of this that came from that?
I mean, he didn't see that coming.
No.
Like,
I think
never,
he still can't believe it.
Yeah. So he's been on tour with us, and he's like, "That's so crazy." I mean, he's super happy for us, of course. Like we never thought that's gonna happen.
What about you in your life? Did you think 10 years ago this was going to be so amazing?
No, I don't. I think we
nobody
that.
accepted that. Nobody.
When did you realize that this wasn't just some kids playing around? This was Tokio Hotel.
Well, actually, because we all went to school. I mean, Tom and me were 15. We were still in school, and then in our summer vacation, summer vacation.
Yeah.
Our first single came out, and then it went to #1. Everyone was super surprised. We never expected that. And then we couldn't go to school anymore. It was just impossible. And then we're like, okay, so that looks serious. I think
that's, by the way, the reason why Big still can't write and read.
Exactly, because I couldn't. No,
Because you speak the language of love, which is music.
Yes. Exactly. Most important.
Is that why they keep you behind the glass? Because you're illiterate?
But I think that was the moment for all of us where we were like, okay, wow, this is like overwhelming. Like no one no one saw that coming. Like we were all very surprised by it, and and it's been a crazy
It's
adventure.
one thing for you two, right? You got your stepdad, you got your supporter. What about you all? Was it hard for you, or was it taking a risk to just up and start traveling around?
I mean, that's what we dreamed of. Like when we started, we are a band now for 15 years nearly. And we always, back in our small little rehearsal room, we always dreamed about traveling Germany and touring Germany and not only play this one club in Magdeburg. And so But
it was so unrealistic. I mean, it's it's a small town in East Germany, pretty ugly small town, and there's no like such thing as a music business or anything like that, or producers or anything. So it was like, I mean, I can't even explain. It was like so much luck. I mean, we had so much luck.
So fantastic. Well, we have some people who feel quite lucky joining us right now. Emily, are you watching?
Yes.
Oh
Hi.
my goodness! Thank you so much for being
Hi.
here.
Thank you. I have a question. Would you describe your first kiss with detail?
The first kiss, me or everyone?
Especially you, Bill.
Well, so Tom
But not the kiss downstairs.
Tom and me kissed the same. It was the same girl actually. So it was kind of like our.
And
best,
it was at the same time.
It was, no. Tom was first. I gotta say that. So she was our best friends, and we were like pretty young. And then we thought we're just gonna try it out. And then Tom was first, and he told me all about it. He hated it. He was like, "Oh, it's like super gross and disgusting." I was like, "Wow, I want to try it too." And the next day it was my turn. So I didn't really like it, but I mean, I feel like no one likes their first kiss, right? It's like.
What was the first kiss that you actually liked then?
I guess
It was like 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I mean.
No, I think with my first like real relationship when I was, you know, in love with someone, I think that's the first time you really enjoy it, right? You know, when you're a little older, I guess. So, yeah. You don't know what you do when you're like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
So.
Well, when I have to ask, I'm sure you're wondering too, when you kissed the same girl, were you more identical on the identical spectrum of strength? Did she know it was two different boys?
Oh, yeah. She was very aware of that.
She was aware of that.
She was wild. She was a little...
Yeah.
Are you still in contact with her?
No.
Do you have the phone number to pass along to your friends?
Maybe she's watching and she can like call in and we can have a lot.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hi, Emily. We'll just have fun. But that actually does lend into a question about the evolution of your style, right, over the years. Like how have we gotten to the Tokio hotel style mavens that you are today?
I think for us the most important was always that we are authentic. Like I never tell, you know, the rest of the guys what to wear, and it's the same thing with them. Like we are so different, and it's good like that. You know, we never had a stylist or someone who tells us what to do, and obviously, so. It was always about that. Just like we wear whatever we want to wear and what we are comfortable with and confident with. So, and I like to try new things out.
And I think why there's so much evolution is just the fact that, you know, we had cameras around when we grew up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, grew up in the public eye and had cameras.
I guess
around.
everyone when they look on at their like teenage pictures, they hate it, of course. So. And there are some pretty bad ones.
We're gonna look back to
us,
this interview actually, and in like 5 years from now, we would think like, how can you wear that? I mean, it's probably the same with you. I mean, I don't know.
I think for Bill, it's gonna be tomorrow.
Well, one thing that's for sure is something that more and more modern men are enjoying is makeup, right? I mean, when did you start to find that makeup was a large part of your look?
When I was very young in school, I was starting to like wear nail polish and color my hair and had piercings, and then I was into vampires, and then I started to, I guess it was like a Halloween thing. Till today, Halloween is like one of my, you know, favorite things. I love Halloween. So Do they
have Halloween in Germany?
No.
Not really. That's why I love being in LA, because they have like the
we
best
pretty much
parties.
discovered it here. I mean, Halloween was.
we have Halloween in Germany, but it's not
we have
that
something
cool
like that.
like in
It's
Fasching.
like,
Yeah, it's more like Fasching.
Yeah, it's a little different. So,
it's a little different,
but yeah, I was fascinated by vampires and stuff, and then I started to just wear it in school.
And how would you say the evolution of your style?
Not at all. I think my pants are a little tighter, but other than that, I think it's the same.
He's actually starting to wear a lot of my stuff, and
That's not true. He's actually wearing a lot of my stuff. I mean, look how.
Sometimes he goes in my closet and just grabs like things, and then a couple of like months later, I see like, where did that go?
When you see this leather pants,
Yes.
be careful because he borrowed that from Lenny Kravitz. So he's opening up.
Well, then we should ask you to just, can I see you do a rock split?
Oh no, I can't. It's like already.
Well, what about you? What have been the biggest changes in your life?
I think there was no development at all.
No.
But okay, maybe maybe not
I mean,
style-wise, but what about just like personality-wise? Have you come out of a shell? Have you retreated into a shell? The glasses, did you have the glasses 10 years ago?
Yes. Yes, but my eyes getting always worse.
I can't even remember.
They're getting worse, so I always have.
I mean, on the first pictures, I think you.
No, there.
No, you
no,
didn't.
it was just for.
I think the biggest change for you was the haircut, to be honest. Everyone's missing.
And we're getting older in general. I mean, now we fear the nights, you know, the party nights, and we can only party like 2 nights in a row. And you know, we used to party 7 nights in a row.
How old are you?
26, but I feel like 60. I mean.
But it's the tour lifestyle.
It's a tour lifestyle for sure,
Super exciting.
We have a new ritual too now on this tour that we always drink before the show. So because and
after the show we are
once we have a ritual, we have to like do it because otherwise the show is not going to be good. So it's bad luck. So this tour has been really exhausting.
All right. Well, we talked about the evolution of the style. Everyone always likes to know about the people behind the band. Lynn, to that point, I know you have a great question to ask Tokio Hotel, right? How are you?
Oh, yes. I'm great. How are you guys?
Good.
Very good. Hello.
Great. Well, my question is for the twins because you guys always talk about, you know, how you have the same dreams and you guys can feel what each other are feeling. I want to know, what is the craziest twin experience that you've ever had?
I think it's the dreaming.
I think it was the accident thing, no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. But like, yeah, these two things probably because we dream the same stuff sometimes. I mean, it happened I would say like 3 times maybe in our lives that we actually had the exact same dream, and we would get up in the morning and tell each other, and it's like every detail is exactly the same. So that's probably the craziest. And then
what was the dream?
I don't know. It wasn't even something realistic. I think it was just like with like witches and like some crazy stuff. We were little.
Yeah, we were small. But and then the other thing is, I had a car accident in 2009, and Tom could totally feel that before. So we were driving separate, and we were going to the MTV Awards, and then and I had a brand new car, and then Tom called me up, and he's like, listen, you have to be super careful. I have a bad feeling. I was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, why would you do that? Why
usually, like, I would never call him.
He would never do that. And then actually an hour later, I had a very bad accident.
Car accident, yeah.
Nothing happened, but still.
Thank God, thank God.
No, but his car was gone.
Yeah, my car was. That was the bad. Yeah, my car was destroyed. But we can feel that. Like there's just a certain energy and connection that's hard to describe.
It's fascinating. And would you say who would be the protector? Like, there's always a protector in a relationship.
That's me, though,
yeah,
right?
That's probably Tom. Yeah.
What do you have to protect him from?
I don't know, everything. I mean, I think you would be so lost without me. I'm older too, so I'm 10 minutes older, and I really feel like I'm the older brother.
I tend to make decisions very fast and sometimes stupid, and then he's more the logical one. Like he's kind of like overthinking everything. So I'm more spontaneous than him. So.
Well, one thing's for sure, when making decisions, there's always an aspect of the band lifestyle that people expect you to have made some decisions regarding. So there's that point. We have a pre-recorded video question from a fan. Let's take a look, see what they want to know.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
My question for you is, what is the craziest fan or groupie experience that you've ever had?
Ooh, now we're getting dirty.
Groupie experience is your topic, huh?
No, I can't even, like right now, that's by the way a big change too, because like we have one guy who's married, we're in a relationship, not the two of us.
Breaking on HuffPost Live.
Breaking news.
No, but we have girlfriends, and so that changed a lot too. And a couple of years ago, it was wild. Yeah, we were having a good time. I don't know if I want to go into too much detail, but it was fun. We were having a good time, especially Bill.
Well, spill, Bill. You're the only one that can without repercussions.
Exactly.
Yeah, you still can.
I'm very shy. No one would think that, but I'm a very, very shy person. Like I'm not good in like flirting and
that's
stuff.
Why I always
They're
say.
The crazy
that's
ones.
why I always say to the fans, like if you have the chance to meet
Tom, come on,
just go and kiss him straight away, because he would never do the first step. So they have to do the first step and just kiss him right away.
Is that true?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm shy. I would never.
Yeah, that's why.
No.
That's why.
If you feel the special connection to him, just go
What's
for
the
it.
type of person that would just tickle your fancy?
I don't know. For me, it's like it's about like I don't even have like a specific type or anything like that. For me, it's really about the connection. You know, the immediate connection, and I feel like laughing if someone makes me, laugh. That's
always what people say. Does your wife make you laugh?
No, but it's true.
What?
Does your wife make you laugh?
I think that's the most
every
sexy.
day.
I feel like that's the best thing about a person. So.
Was your wife a groupie?
No.
Did she even know about your
No.
No?
She was not a groupie.
No. Is your current partner? Did she?
I mean, she likes our music, but
Yeah.
she's not. No.
Yeah, of course. They have a good music taste. So they, of
yeah.
course.
And what about you?
No groupie, no.
Where did you
but
meet?
it's funny though that Bill's saying like he's so romantic. I mean, Georg, me, we always look first on the body though, right? I mean, we first look like if you know.
Yeah, I think
Big eyes. We like big eyes. I like big eyes.
Oh, I really thought you were going someplace different.
Oh no.
No.
I mean,
when you started with big, you're like, oh,
big eyes. I mean, it depends on what you mean with eyes. But no, I'm really talking about the big eyes.
Well, I have to say, one of the things that's really amazing about you is you originally sang all of your songs in German, right? But now English. Why the switch? Obviously, you're very good at it. You speak it the goods. You speak it way better than I can speak German. I can say Wiener Schnitzel.
No, because
Wiener Schnitzel is good though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, when we started, I wasn't able to write like in English or talk in English, and it was just like even when we came to America, we always had a translator, and so I think just living in LA now that changed a lot. So I think now I just start to think in English and write in English, and it just came like naturally. And then I didn't want to translate everything anymore. So with the last album before, we kind of felt almost like pressured that we have to translate every song because the fans and the record company, everyone was expecting 2 versions of every song, and I feel like there was always a better version, and I didn't want to make any compromise on this album anymore. So I said, let's just leave it like it is. If we write it in English, let's not translate the songs anymore. And that's how it happened. So we only made 1 version of the album this time, and it feels better because I enjoy singing in English more than German.
All right. Well, people love hearing you in anything. But how does it feel when people are like, no, please sing it in German?
I do sometimes. We do. We switch it up sometimes.
Yeah.
Please drum it in German.
We also had some situations where we were like, he was singing the English version, and then the fans would sing the German version on the concert, and then we kind of like tried to adjust a little bit. But yeah, I mean, people do like the German stuff.
Oh yeah. No, when we first, I mean, I remember in France, like everyone was singing the German songs, and they bought the German album, even though we had the English album out, and they all liked the German stuff better. So I don't know, but for us it was just, I don't know, it wasn't even a question. We just wrote it in English, and we're like, okay, let's just not touch it anymore, and let's not make any compromises.
All right, I'm turning it over to the community because you guys have been so supportive, and we have so many questions from fans watching right now. Also, we have Periscope watching. Say hi, Periscope.
Hi, Periscope.
All right, and say hi to Sandrine Alien. A lot of aliens going on here. Is that what your fans are called? Okay, because I was starting to get freaked out. I thought that you're literally about to get taken over. Something I don't know what's going on. Bill, what would you choose between fashion and music? Right here from Sandrine, she wants to know.
If I have to choose fashion or music, I don't know. I mean, of course, first of all, I'm a singer. I love music. I could never live without making music, so that's my number 1 choice for sure. But for me, it comes together. Like I love fashion. I love to try things out. I love to design stuff as well, and the costumes for stage. I have a lot of fun with. It's always been. I've always been a big part in my life. So for me, it really comes together. I'm so glad I'm the front guy of the band, and I can, actually wear those outfits and make that kind of music. So I'm glad. I couldn't imagine anything else. So it's just,
All right, Absolute Teak. Talk about the new album. We are so excited.
The new album?
The new album?
I feel like that we just released the old one, but it was in October last year. So we are constantly working on music. I can say that. I mean, we are. Like whenever we have time, we're in the studio. I even have like some mobile setup with me, so I can work the whole time. and we're producing and writing, and I think it's not gonna come out really soon, but we're trying our best.
Pretty soon.
But pretty soon. Not really soon, but pretty soon. We're trying our best that it's not gonna take another 5 years, though.
Where's been the most unusual place that you've written something that's actually been performed?
I wouldn't say unusual, but I write a lot on the toilet and in the shower. Because that's when you think.
So
right?
I think making big business on the toilet is always really inspiring. Always.
All right, to each of you, Daphne.
Big business brings big business. It's always.
Lesson to all of you who want to follow in the footsteps of Tokio Hotel. Daphne 91, we're going to ask you two this beginning. What do you think your greatest strength is?
The greatest strength
of each of us?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just for Georg. That's why it was so hard.
I don't know. I would say I'm very loyal.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
What? What do you mean? Of course
No,
I
of course
am.
you are.
I'm reliable. Very reliable. I'm never too late.
Nah,
Really?
I'm not sure about that.
No, that's bad. It's the German in me. I'm
Yeah.
I'm never
I mean,
late.
you're not super late, but
I'm always on
But
time.
he's always like taking stuff very serious. I mean, Bill's like one of the guys that's like, I mean, he's taking everything serious and he's always on time and always on point. That's
It's
true.
German and I'm Virgo too. So
Yeah.
it's like the combination of
Like we three.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget about
What
that.
what do you have in common? German and
No, we are Virgo.
Virgo and German. Okay. Do you believe it? Is astrology a big thing?
No.
No, I mean,
I was getting excited.
No, I like to believe it sometimes,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I don't. For me, it's like almost like changing, you know, every day. Sometimes I find it interesting, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I like. And if it's bad, I choose to not believe.
Sometimes I read it and they're saying I get a lot of money, and then I see the newspaper was from the last week, and
Yeah,
Math.
didn't happen.
But here's the thing: all
Miss
three
it.
of you are in a relationship, so I can't ask you this question, but I can ask you: do you have a muse? Because if you're in a, let me tell you, from a relationship standpoint, if you ever ask this question and you don't say your partner, you're toast.
No, I don't really.
We know
I have a celebrity crush, which is Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
I love her.
Does she know this?
I don't know.
Have you
I would
tweeted at
I would
Rachel?
marry her right away. She's like
Really?
Yeah, she's
Really?
and which is weird, and I think people find that weird, but because I guess she's like a lot older than me, but I like Kate Winslet too.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh no. I think she's sexy. I think she's
So
she
if-
has something very special. Yeah.
So what Rachel McAdams should do is just come to the set and kiss you on the lips like your brother
Exactly.
said.
She could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
would
then-
be
and then-
fine.
and then
That would
tickle
be
you so you
okay with me.
laugh.
That would
Okay.
that would be totally fine with me.
All right, I think that's definitely a good plan.
I hope Kate Winslet and Rachel McAdams are watching.
So you don't want to just pick. You just like
he
Kate
wants both at
Winslet.
the same time.
Both at the same time.
That's
Marry
what I
them
mean,
both.
like, he's very shy. You can see that. He's very shy. He takes two at the same time.
All right, Wendy Didi, who dances the best?
Probably me, huh?
yeah, that's true.
We are all not like dancing a lot, to be honest. I mean, I dance a lot on stage,
Yeah.
and I
he's
think I'm
dancing
a
on stage.
very great dancer.
He's doing
We have
a
to
good
get
job.
super drunk.
The last time we
Yeah.
really danced a lot was, I think, on your wedding. And,
Oh yeah,
And we danced to Britney Spears and.
and the Backstreet Boys. Yeah,
Did-
we got pretty drunk.
Did you play your own music at your wedding?
No.
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 No, yeah, one song. There was
Yeah,
one
okay,
song.
yeah, that's
really?
true.
Yeah, there was a it was only piano, right?
on the piano, yeah.
Which was nice.
Well, we have a
That's true.
Periscope question coming in, and we just say thank you so much. They want to know about what you think the future of androgyny might be, your androgynous style.
I don't know. I mean, I never planned that, you know. So I never really think about it, you know. It just comes, it just happens, you know. So I don't know.
Do you consider yourself androgynous?
Sometimes, but it's the same. Like I like to change that, you know. Like sometimes I'm wearing like, I look like a sports guy, and I look like I have my Yankees baseball cap.
I think you always look like a big sports guy all the time.
No, but like, and then the next day I like to wear like crazy platform shoes. So I don't know. I just have fun with fashion, and it's just
because these are fantastic. I love these.
Yeah, these are my.
They're slight platforms. I've been studying them, trying to figure out if they were flats or platforms. There's a little bit of something. So we've seen all of your styles and your personalities and your glasses evolve over the last 10 years. Where do you think you'll be in another 10 years?
Oh, hopefully somewhere on stage, huh?
Oh, it's hard to predict always, but no, of course, like we're gonna do music for the rest of our lives. I mean, it's the only thing we can do. I think we're gonna be a band till we die, because it's like, we're like brothers. I mean, we grew up together. We're a band for 15 years now. We met when we were like 11 years old. So it always sounds a little cheesy when people say that and say like, oh yeah, we're like family or whatever. But in our case, it's actually true because we, grew up together. So
would you say instead of twins, you're more like quadruplets?
Huh?
Would you say you're quadruplets? Would you say instead of twins, you're like a set of 4?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I can't believe it. You guys have done so, this has been so amazing. Again, let me try to be in your shoes with Sherman. I actually tripped you up by accident.
I think kind of like that.
Kind of like that. I would say that we're like 4 brothers, but we of course have like a special twin connection for sure. But in general, it's like 4 brothers. We trust each other 100%, and yeah.
I love it. Well, we are grateful that you were able to join us, and happy 10th anniversary tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
All right, now all of you who can catch them on their Feel It All World Tour, and their album Kings of Suburbia is available now. For more, visit the links in our resource well, and stay tuned because the conversation always continues here at HuffPost Live.